What's going on, Can of Fam? We're back with another very special episode. Today we're going to be making some infused sauce action. We're making a little infused sriracha mayo. Of course, we got to fry up something to dip in there. So we're going to do nothing other than a little fresh oyster mushrooms. We're going to fry them up and create our infused sauce. Big shout out to Muse for sponsoring this video, providing the concentrate that we're going to use to infuse the sauce, man. All right, nothing to it. We'll get started in the kitchen here. Let's go. Yeah, this is the easy part. All we got to do now is do a little decarboxylation of our concentrate. So we're going to toss it in the oven, 245 for about 45 minutes. And then we'll be able to come back and hopefully get to cooking. All right, now's the easy part. We're gonna get our dry seasoning all together. We're gonna get our dredge ready. We're gonna get these oyster mushrooms fried up so we can get that sauce going, and then we can get to dipping and medicating. Man, I cannot wait. Let's go. Yeah, this recipe was super simple to follow. Just got our basic dry ingredients together. We got flour, got a little bit of paprika, got garlic powder. We didn't have any onion powder for the recipe, but that's okay. We skipped past that. Included a little bit of turmeric. We used some Cajun seasoning instead of the cayenne. Of course, we had our salt, pepper, everything else we needed. We got that nice and mixed up, stirred up together. Then we got our wet dredge ready, which was just water and flour, so that you're able to take your mushrooms, dip them into the flour, dip them into the water, back and forth a couple times. That way you're able to get a nice thick coating in there. We got our batter, our mix is ready to go. Now it's time to get the star of the show out, get these bad boys in the fryer. As you can see, I went with olive oil for my frying oil of choice. It's just what I found online as a good option for oyster mushrooms, and I am pleased with it. So then we got our oyster mushrooms dipped in our liquid dredge into the flour, back and forth to get them nice and thickly coated. Then tossed them bad boys in the fryer, man. Immediately started crisping up, looking gorgeous. Yeah, this is a really cool, very simple activity to do. Very easy because the mushrooms themselves really take the dredge nicely. Got so many nooks and crannies in there, so it really has a lot of space to hold on to. Got them stirred around in the pot, got a good look at them, make sure they were crisping up, looking okay. Only a few minutes, I'd say, they spent in there. That's all they really needed, and then they were just a gorgeous golden brown. Fished them out, and yeah, then we did it again. All right, you can probably hear it. We've got our last batch of oyster mushrooms in the frying oil. We're gonna let them cook a little bit. Then we're gonna be able to come back, let them cool down. Then I have some stuff to take care of. When I get back, we're making some sriracha mayo with a little bit of weed in it. Sheesh! Look at these. God, these look good. Get them up under the light. They're fresh out of the fryer, man. Fresh out of the fryer. Look at that. Ugh. I've never had fried oyster mushrooms before. I don't know what you're doing. But I cannot wait to get back and eat these. All right, we're ready to make our sauce. All we're doing now is waiting for this concentrate to decarb. Come on, Muse, you can do it. Yeah, this sauce was so simple to make. Did a full cup of mayonnaise. I used light mayo, it's what I had available. Of course, you see the other ingredients sitting there. I had another full cup of sriracha. Perhaps in the future, I might tune it back to half a cup or 3/4 cup just to bring the spice level down a little bit for just more, I guess, creaminess to the sauce, and a little bit, about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. They called for lime in the recipe, but what I had available, and it worked beautifully, gave it that nice little kind of like citric acidy zest on the backside. Clean, got it stirred up over low heat just to get everything kind of emulsified better, mixed up better, and then obviously the piece de resistance, the concentrate, the decarbed concentrate, about a full gram, went into the sauce on that low heat, kept mixing it around for a little while so that it got perfectly stirred up. Got it reportioned into a couple different containers so that we could keep it nice and refrigerated, because obviously I don't want my infused sauces going bad, but I am very pleased with how everything turned out. It looked great, it smelled great, and it was just ready for me to consume. Well, from a distance, it looks like we nailed it. Now the only thing we got to do is try these mushrooms out and dip them in our sauce, see how we feel. That absolutely slaps. Spicy, got a lot of that heat of the sriracha, but it's nice and creamy. And honestly, you know, all we gotta do now is wait for the medicating effects. This has been a really awesome experiment. This is, yeah, I don't know if there's gonna be much left soon. Thank you to everybody who stayed and watched to the end of the video. Appreciate you checking this out. Gotta try it yourself. Let me know down in the comments how yours turn out or what tweaks you make to your recipe, because always curious how the Canna Fam medicates, man. Otherwise, guys, you know the drill. Hit that like button, drop a comment down below, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can stay up to date on everything Travs Dabs. Again, big shout out to the sponsor of this video, Muse Concentrate, which got emulsified into our lovely little sauce. Now we're gonna get medicated and enjoy ourselves with a snack. All right, Canna Fam, I'm getting out of here. You should too. Have a good night. I love you. Peace.